Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. College football week 11, we're going to do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on this particular show. Welcome aboard. Glad to see everybody joining us. Whether you're new or been here before, all of our shows on our YouTube channel, brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial for that. Going to be in the comments section as well on the YouTube channel page, so make sure you do check that out. Also, private Discord channel. I appreciate all the people signing up here as of late as well. Get all of our bets early. Get our unit sizes when we don't have shows because we've been a little bit under the weather as of late as well. You're going to get the plays even when we're sick. Or can't do a show because it's a little bit too busy. You can get that by joining the Discord. Like I said, a couple hundred plus members are on there. There's going to be our bets. There's other cappers that throw bets in there as well. Plus, you're going to get bonus material. Like there will be some Formula One bonus material this weekend that we won't put out for public consumption. So make sure you join that Discord channel. Link is in the comments section as well at on our YouTube channel page. Let's get to the Wednesday games. Tuesday went well for us for college football. Discord went 5-1 on the 2 Tuesday games. So let's get started with Wednesday. Northern Illinois, Toledo. Toledo favored by 14.5. This game, 7 o'clock Eastern time frame. 42.5 total in this one. I mean, Toledo's much better team here. Northern Illinois definitely struggles to score some points. In this one here, I don't think there's much question on that. The question is, can they cover that number? It was 13.5 a little bit earlier in the week. Now it's at 14 and a hook. I think you got to play an alternate here to get it down to 13.5. To be really honest, I don't want to be messing around where I need 3 scores basically to win this game here. We did play this one here. Toledo minus 2.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, 13.5 for the game. Next game up. We've got Kent State, Ball State. So this line's actually came back down a little bit. We really like Ball State at home in this particular spot. This game also 7 o'clock Eastern time frame. A little surprised this thing's moved towards Kent State a little bit. Ball State down to a 1.5 point favorite, 47.5 total. This is strictly just home team for us. Both teams, I'm not saying they're, they're consistently inconsistent, right? But home teams through these early games in the week is typically the way to play these here. Ball State, money line first quarter, money line first half, and minus 2.5 for the game. So that's going to be the Wednesday matchups. Let's move it on to Thursday, right? Let's get that Thursday action in there. That's what we're here for. All right, Thursday, 7:30 Eastern time frame. We got 2 games going on at the same time again. We'll go UTSA, South Florida. South Florida laying 13.5 here. Total 68.5. This game at South Florida. That's a big bonus here. And that one, South Florida did get upset by Memphis last time out. UTSA is playing better ball than they did earlier in the season, but it is hard not to like South Florida in this thing. This thing's up to 13.5. It was 12.5 earlier in the week. Totals at 68.5. This thing stayed at 68.5. I expect that to get bumped over. We do like South Florida a little bit better, like the over, but we're playing both. South Florida minus 2.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, 12.5 for the game. Over 13.5 first quarter total, 34.5 first half, and 68.5 for the game. Next game up, another 7:30 Eastern time frame game. Georgia Southern, App State, games in the week, normally a lot of overs. There seem to be a lot of turnovers, and defenses look tired and whooped. Easiest way I can kind of explain that. One thing about college football, these guys will put in touchdowns, not kick a bunch of field goals like we'll see in the NFL. 62.5, I think, is a little short here, to be really honest. That's why we're just on the total in this one here. App State, Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's defense is Swiss cheese. Over 13.5 first quarter, 30.5 first half, 62.5 for the game in that one there. That's going to cover us up for Thursday. Then we get to the Friday slate. We've got, 3 games going on Friday. We got a Big Ten matchup as well. Top 25 team actually playing as well. We'll get started, though, at the 8 o'clock Eastern time frame as everything's a little bit later on Friday. Houston actually laying 1.5 at UCF. Kind of a little shocked. I mean, UCF did not play well last week, I'm not going to lie. 47.5 total. Houston can play some defense. UCF, their defense is to put it mildly here. I still think that total's too low, though. I mean, even though they can play a little bit of defense, like 47.5 in a college game, even if the defenses are outstanding, it's going to be pushing that. Houston, and especially when they're going to be down in Central Florida where the weather should be good. Houston, UCF, over 7.5 first quarter, 23.5 first half, 47.5 for the game. Next game up, we get to the Big Ten matchup. 9 o'clock Eastern time. USC finally comes back home, laying 14.5. Northwestern coming out. Northwestern struggles to score, but the defense is pretty solid. I think USC's defense can hold up here pretty decently because the Northwestern offense isn't really anything that should apply a lot of pressure to them. So they're going to have to stop the run. That's going to be the big thing here, or Northwestern will cover this damn line. But we do like the Trojans here. Don't love them. We didn't play them huge, but they're worth a play. Minus 2.5 first quarter, 7.5 first half, and 14.5 for the game. Then we're going to flip over to Tulane and Memphis in this one here. This game's also at 9 o'clock Eastern time. This is a late game here for Memphis on Friday night. They're laying 4.5 currently, total around 55.5. Memphis played really well last week against South Florida. Now they got Tulane. Tulane played like absolute dog doo-doo last week. I expect Tulane to hang tough here, but they have been missing something offensively over the last few weeks. They have not been themselves, and their defense not holding up like it has been either. So we've got multiple plays in this game as well. Let's give you all of these. So we're going to attack. We like Memphis, and we like this over as well. So I know a lot of overs earlier in the week. Memphis, money line, first quarter, minus 2.5 first half, 4.5 for the game. Tulane and Memphis over 9.5 first quarter, 27.5 first half, and then 55.5 for the game. That's going to be a rundown of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in college football week 11. Good stuff, right? I know we'll come back with a separate Saturday show, as well as we've got a ton of action that we've already played for Saturday. So expect that to be coming out here before too long, and we'll have that out Friday at the latest to get that going for you. But definitely some games worth playing on this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday schedule, and we'll make sure you guys got all of those plays. All of our shows, like we mentioned before, brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. You can find a 7-day free trial link in the comments section, as well as the YouTube channel page. Make sure you check that out. They're going to give you 7 days for free. You can get great bet ideas. You can get hit rates that are above 60, 70, 80, 90%, or 100% if you're looking for like maybe the last 5 games, something to that effect. All the sports, plus player props, sides, where the money's coming in on the books, all of that kind of stuff. Plus, you can odd shop at all the books that you're currently signed up with and make all your plays from one place. And keep them all there. Keep them all together. Make sure you check out that 7-day free trial of Outlier. I can't believe more people haven't at least taken advantage of the free trial. If you like it, try it for 6-7 days. If you don't like it, cancel it. Not that big a deal. You're not going to offend us by canceling it. Make sure you try out the free trial. And also, Discord channel is available for all of you out there. Like I said, a couple 100+ members that love doing the same thing that you do in sports wagering. If you want to have some fun with a couple 100 people that are talking sports all the time, that's there. If you want all of our bets before we put them out for the public, that's there. If you want all of our unit sizes as well to show you where the big bets are going to be placed, that's there. If you want bonus material on sports that we don't put out publicly, that's there. Plus, we've got additional cappers in there that are throwing in plays. And, of course, all the members, a lot of them are posting personal plays maybe in tennis, soccer, hockey, some of the stuff we don't do will also be there as well. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.